Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich as Russia. Let us continue on for last left off. So, we're planning on invading France. Because, like, you know, why not? 25 days? Let's just go for it. 26 world tension, doesn't matter, we're at 100%. I'm wondering, I want to get... Will anybody put troops here? Yes. Germany. 15... 19. I don't know if you guys can actually even say no to this. Czechoslovakia is at 23. One from Azerbaijan. Just get you guys ready to go. You're on this front. You should probably have a general, I would say. Let's throw you guys in this army. We also need another field marshal. I know there's a... Can I promote anybody who's not doing anything? You're not doing anything. Promote you. Congratulations on your promotion. You'll now be the field marshal. Mostly because I want to kill Norway ASAP. That's not a battle plan. Like, just draw a battle plan. Just into... No, not into this territory. Do I have military access? I do. Cancel military access. And then draw a front line here. And then draw an offensive line into Norway like that. There we go. Fantastic. So our cost belly will be ready in... It'll be ready in... about 20 days. Okay. So, the communists actually invaded the French Republic. That's completely okay. We don't really care too much about that. Portugal, no non-aggression pact for the obvious reason that we're going to be going to war with you very, very soon. Don't need more propaganda efforts. Like, you guys over here in Japan are doing okay. But honestly, I think right now we actually just want to hold position. Hold position, keep this front line here for as long as possible. We want to invade Japan, of course. Take back our territory. I just don't know, like, what are we going to do about Japan? Probably try to deploy even more tanks. Like, how many tanks do we have right now? We have 9,000 light and 4,000 heavy tanks in reserve. Don't deploy any more infantry. Just deploy, like, 6 more of you and, let's say, like, 11 more of you. Call that a day. Do we have enough tanks for all that? Oh, we have more than enough tanks for that. Screw it. Let's make 11. You're now at 22, 23, 24. And we'll just deploy you here. We'll get ready for a 24 tank strike. I think we still have more than enough tanks to support that, so let's not even worry about it. I don't even think we have any tanks on the like this front line at all against Europe. Well, that's kind of okay. Everybody who's not in... Not red. Because red's over in Japan. Everybody who's not fighting against Japan, get your troops to where they need to be. I mean, overall, like, we're looking pretty good. I mean, other than France, I mean, we killed Germany. If we kill Germany, we can defeat the French, right? Like, that's how I see this. Also, we do have military tech. People have been saying in the comments over and over again, hey, you still have, like, shitty 1933 fighters. So I guess we'll upgrade them for now. You guys don't need to be over Anatolia anymore. How big are these airports? Do we have 1,100? You all fly over South Germany. You guys can fly over the lowlands. That seems okay. Like, how many planes does France have? Well, probably 2,000. We have a little bit. We have more planes than they do, which is nice. Don't even have planes in reserve? Oh, probably, I would imagine. Like, it's like, even though we have interwar fighters, which I know some people are saying, like, you know, they're not great. We still have so many planes that I honestly don't think it's actually a big deal if our planes are basically garbage. Just because we have so many of them. You're already getting more aircraft. Do we have any more, like, fighters and or bombers? You fly over northern France, close air support, strategic bombing. Other than that, I think more planes will be flying into this airport. In a war, how much close air support do we actually have? 91. Okay, not a ton. We'll have them around as well. Same with our naval bombers. Your only job is, hey, fly over the English Channel and bomb all the ships in that area. Should be a pretty easy task, I would think. Of course, you're all, other than Serbia, I believe you are all puppet states of ours. And you should all agree to the demands that we have. I mean, Churchill's Iron Curtain speech. Regains 5 spendability. Lose war support guarantee cost if wartime goes up. We get the Twilight Struggle. So basically, this is, hey, like, this is the Cold War event. You know, the Iron Curtain over Europe. But it doesn't really matter since we're about to declare war on you guys in about 5 days. So, Churchill, I appreciate the speech, but, you know, you clearly don't know what our operational goals out here are. I mean, these tanks that I'm going to deploy. It makes sense to even deploy them in... Yeah, I think so. Put them, like, right here. Go across Siberia with a full 24 stack. Because you are... Wait, which tank army is this? You are the White Army. Yeah, so you're only 13 tanks right now. We have a responsibility against France. Hey, France! I'm just going to declare war on you, call in all of my allies. And they're getting an event, but it really does not concern us. So, of course, we'll declare war on you. Who else is a puppet state? You're a puppet state. You are a puppet state of France as well, but we're already at war with you, so that's okay. Why did I not put troops over the entirety of this border? You know what? In hindsight, that seems a little bit silly. But, of course, we'll call in Serbia, call in Romania, welcome into the war. Like, this war, I really don't think is going to be a huge, huge problem. Like, we should win, I believe, pretty handedly. We're non-aggression pact with you. Just cancel the non-aggression pact. We can't until October 18th. But I think you might get called in no matter what eventually. Just because you are, like, you know, a puppet state. Okay, yeah, now we're at war with you. I'm guessing if your puppet master says, hey, you're going into war, you don't have much of a choice in the matter. Australia's joining the Internationale. I really don't think it's going to matter so much. But welcome, I guess. Honestly, like, this entire front line, as well as you guys, by the way, you should be marching and also be very aggressive with your attack. Like, the war in Europe, I think basically it's going to, like, resolve itself. You guys want a non-aggression pact? You know what, Germany? Sure, why not? I mean, Red feels confident attacking. So you know what? If you can attack, you might as well go for it. I'll try to supply you with some tanks in the future as well. I mean, we're already pushing our way down into the Rhineland. Your front line is going completely A-okay. Hungary's going to capitulate soon. You will capitulate soon. Like, how many casualties have you taken? 131,000. France actually already caused more casualties than any other nation so far, which I think is kind of funny. But I guess it also isn't like a huge surprise. You guys actually should march your way towards Amsterdam. You guys here should march your way towards Rotterdam and just capitulate these guys as fast as possible. Kill the Dutch, kill the Lowlands, and France really at that point should just be completely opened up. And you see there's British troops all around the north. Like, they're everywhere here. But, again, I don't think that's actually that big of a concern of ours. Okay, we take Budapest yet? We have not. But that's not a major surprise, I would think. I mean, you guys, everyone in Hungary right now is completely cut off from the rest of the Internationale. Canada, we can have a non-aggression pact. That seems completely okay. We will take Rotterdam in just mere moments. Then we'll take over Amsterdam. And again, that should be the capitulation of the Dutch. I mean, yeah, they should be capitulating pretty soon, I would say. I mean, Romania and Serbia, like, it's nice that they're here, but they're not really part of my... Do you not have a battle plan? You don't. I guess march your way down to Italy from, like, Bavaria. It's a weird front for you to do, but just do it anyways. Thank you very much. Slovenia's capitulated. The Dutch actually did not capitulate yet. Maybe we need to take the Hague first. But I mean, they should be giving up sooner rather than later. You know what? Actually, you hold position then. And just hold Norway there for now. There goes the Dutch. We're not surprised by that. How many guns do we have? We have 116,000 rifles. Does any of our allies... Like, do you need guns? You have, like, 100,000 rifles. Romania has 48,000 rifles. So, no, most of our allies are looking completely okay. How are the Dutch not capitulate? Oh, no, the Dutch did capitulate. Okay. And we do a national focus. Honestly, I think we just go for air production right now. We don't have superiority over here, so let's fly our aircraft down into southern Germany. You're fine still where you are. I think probably Serbia and Romania are flying people over here. And the Qing have capitulated. They've capitulated to the Fenian government, which could mean that all of this actually becomes aligned towards Japan, which does scare me a little bit. Do like a full offensive just across the entire front line. One more factory. Hey, you know what? Let's do more aircraft. More planes for right now seems okay. How many troops are on this front? We have 9. 9's okay. Let's see if we can make our way into Antwerp and then into Brussels. Oh, there's actually already some units there. So, because you have a full 24 stack. Infantry expert's really, really good, because I think most of our army is infantry. So just putting infantry expert on everybody just, to me, makes sense. All of you guys are now going to march your way towards Antwerp and towards Brussels. I mean, we haven't really entered France proper quite yet. And that's a lot of Hungarian units that will end up going down in due time. Are there any military commanders we need? You know what? Get about our heavy tanks. Our heavy tanks been doing a pretty good job. And you know what? These tanks that I'm going to deploy, they do have to deploy all the way in Russia. I can't even see the maps in the way, but that's okay. We'll deploy these tanks in Japan later. But I think for right now, they're going to spearhead their way into France. I know that they're weak. I mean, they're not that they're weak. They just don't have the experience necessary right now. But I want to throw them right into the thick of things. So Ethiopia and Somalia are at war. That is okay. Because you can't do anything, right? Or can you? Because you're no longer a puppet state anymore. Yeah, so Egypt, if you want to attack Ethiopia, you know what? Go for it. Air superiority. It's still kind of looking I mean, it's probably because their aircraft are, like, not great. Yeah, no reason to fly planes over northern France right now. Let's throw 100 extra planes into there. Did we not capture any airports in Denmark yet? Or it's not the Netherlands. Apparently we haven't captured any more ports there yet. Okay, so our tanks are now moving into position. Who are these guys? You guys also don't have a battle plan. That's my fault. There's a lot of units that we've had just kind of sitting idle that really should not be sitting idle. And we're getting closer towards Munich. Which is nice. You guys are pushing your way down towards Italy, which is also nice. You guys have a battle plan? I don't think so. It should be pushing your way into, I'm fine with so many casualties. It really is not a big deal to me. Okay, so crush this one French division. Hungary is very much dead. The French Republic might end up dying, but, like, who cares about that? Like, at all? I don't. How is the Northern Front doing? Is looking okay. I mean, they're going to push a little bit into Finland, but... On the other hand, like, who cares? It's Finland. Finland doesn't matter that much. You could maybe try to play more units up here. Get rid of the map. I don't need the map. I know what Earth looks like, okay? Trying to think. Yeah. Deploy a line here. Who could I have? Armenia, Georgia, Azerbaijan's not doing too much. Sweden, throw troops there. Who else could I have? Kurdistan, Persia, Denmark, Tripolitania, Turkey. Just send units up to this front. That's your job. I mean, there's nowhere else we really need to be right now. We are now at 309 out of 300. But I think that's okay. Put a lot of troops in these locations. Just let me take Brussels. And you guys did take back Rotterdam, which is not fantastic. Okay, the tanks are here. Tank divisions, congratulations. You're going to try to push. But now we're actually going to be facing the same situation that Germany does. Which is like, we don't want to push our way towards, like, Verdun. Like, these are all, like, the major fortifications are for the Internationale. Which is not great. So I think Black Army, you hold position where you are. You push your way into Italy somewhat. And once you're done, we can definitely move like one of these other armies over there. See what kind of damage we can get done in Hungary, southern Germany. It's probably because their planes are like just not as good. How much supplies do we have in this area? More than enough. So you know what? Let's even get another general assigned. Anybody who is a puppet state of mine that could throw troops in here. Romania would say no. Poland is a puppet state. They don't have a choice in the matter. Yugoslavia would put 4 in. Thank you. Romania would put in 7. I have so many units under my control right now, but that's okay. Your job, of course, push your way down into Italy. No, so you do count against this. Right now, it's only 0.7%. I think they did change it in like a more recent patch. Where now, if units are through expeditionary forces, they should not be causing this penalty for us. Yeah, once Budapest falls, a lot of units will have free reign to go anywhere else. Any like an extra? Who's free? I'm gonna send some green army down over to here. I think both of you just kind of hold still for right now. Same with you. Just hold position in France for the time being. I think we are making some progress against Transmere, so you know what, you guys keep on doing what you're doing. We do need more oil, though. And I should be able to get oil from Azerbaijan. Just give me all of your oil. And now we should have more than enough. We should be looking quite nice. Okay, Hungary's capitulated. Which should mean that all these units are essentially trapped. I said all of these units are essentially trapped. Kill them off, please. You guys are going to go and be very, very aggressive. Because, again, none of you are actually my units, so I don't care about your lives as much. Not to sound too rude about it. Okay, and you guys are making a fine, fine journey. Green Army, prepare to push your way into Middleburg over to here. I mean, the tanks... Well, the tanks right now should be in a position where they can attack and not go through all the major fortifications. So throw the tanks there. Deploy. Don't even build this one. That's fine. Send the rest of you into our tank army. That's actually a full 24 stack, so that's good. You know what? You guys can go again. Again, like, you are not my soldiers. And because you're not actually Russian troops, it's kind of fine if we throw you into a meat grinder. That's my philosophy here. Also, that is a lot of Internationale troops that we are just absolutely going to crush. Okay, so now you're all dead. Where's your next plan? Delete that plan. Your plan is to go here in Italy, and you're going to march your way through Italy into Bordeaux. I think that seems like a decent plan. Does leave this area open up a little bit. Throw a white army down there. That should be okay. White army, I don't think I want you to be attacking. You're just gonna be on a you're just gonna be a defensive army for now. Okay, so where are our planes? They're still really where they need to be. Black Army, you stop. Make your way back down into here, because we don't need, I think, this many units in there. At least for right now. Do we still need more oil? I think we still need more oil. So let's get more fuel gain per oil. You're spending 19,000 oil a day. How many factories do I actually have free? Oh, a lot. I have a lot of factories. Okay. Trade with Persia, because they are also a puppet state of mine. Trade with Iraq. Is that enough fuel? Barely, but yes. We're at least gaining some oil now. You guys should end up being killed. How are supplies looking? We are missing artillery. So we actually, how much artillery am I building? I'm building 15, building 23 a day. Cut production here. Cut production a little bit on the light tanks as well, just for more artillery pieces. Apparently we do have a shortage, which I'm surprised by. I really didn't think we'd have a shortage on too much here. Who's attacking that doesn't need to be? Honestly, where's pink? Is green attacking? Who's attacking right here? I honestly can't really tell. I think we want to kind of halt operations in Bavaria for the time being. Because, I mean, the Italian offensive is going completely okay. Like, that's a nice little fight we've got going on there. But overall, I would say the first steps of Operation Kill the Internationale have been going pretty well. And I think it's also going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks very much for watching. My name is Anthnwam. If you've enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not enjoyed, thumbs down. You want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.